It was music industry's biggest night, and though there were not any major controversies, there were some unique moments, to say the least. Joining us to discuss some of the highlights and lowlights is Beville Darden. She is the AOL Music Editor. So I didn't really, did you see any lowlights? Let's get that out of the way first.
No, because the Grammys is all about explosions. So they just want to shock and awe you, and wow, what a night for some great musical collaborations.
The opening act with Lady Gaga and Elton John. How awesome was that?
They want to grab you from the get-go, and they certainly did with that collaboration. You know, Lady Gaga, we're always looking as what's she going to wear? And wow, did she dazzle on the red carpet with that space number, and then her green leotard during the performance, but it really didn't outshine her voice. She sounded amazing, as she always does. She is such a true musician, and then to be on stage with such a legend, Elton John, and what some might say is an unlikely collaboration.
Who decides that? The producer of the show, I suppose?
They do, but the artists have a big say in it as well. I mean, Elton John definitely made that decision.
So if he had not wanted to sing with her, that wouldn't have happened.
Right.
And then the updated version of your song, I mean, that was very different.
Very different, and very different for Elton to wear that ash makeup on his face too. You know, he is a flamboyant dresser, but doesn't really do the whole makeup thing. So that was a neat twist of the night.
Well, I guess she was coming out of the cold and the fire, so he had to do likewise.
Yes.
Pink. How about that, huh?
Favorite performance of the night, I'd have to say.
Glitter in
the air.
Glitter in the air.
Yes. And she was certainly in the air, covered with very little glitter.
I was wondering, in fact, I asked my executive producer whether she lip-synced, but she did not.
She didn't.
She's going around and around and singing.
Absolutely unbelievable. Apparently she told people afterwards, now no one has the excuse to lip sync, and they certainly don't after that performance. It was amazing.
I asked my friends here in the room for some 3D goggles. No one had any, unfortunately, and so I couldn't really see the full effect of the Michael Jackson number.
What a neat tribute with such neat singers and such a cross-genre mix of singers for the Michael Jackson tribute. And when his kids came out, grab the Kleenex.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That was an amazing tribute.
Okay, let's talk about the winners. Let's see. Album of the Year?
Album of the Year, the night's biggest award, went to Taylor Swift.
Was that a shock?
It was not a shock. Fearless was the #1 best-selling album of 2009. It's 5 times platinum. Every single hit she releases from it goes straight to the top of the charts. 2009 was the year of Taylor Swift, and last night was the night of Taylor Swift as well.
Now, did you think Beyonce was thinking that maybe she might have pulled it out?
Well, I know that the cameras were probably pointed to Kanye. But no, I think that Beyonce could have been the only one to beat Taylor, but Taylor was a favorite for that award.
Okay. What were the other highlights in terms of the winners for you?
Well, I love that Beyonce won for Single Ladies. That is the song that none of us could get out of our heads all year. Such a great tribute to her that she won for Song of the Year. Record of the Year is what I thought was a little surprising. I thought Kings of Leon were the underdog. Nice to see some Nashville boys win.
Oh, you're from that neck of the woods. You used to work in Nashville, did you?
Yes,
yeah.
I did.
So I think, we're getting that little cue in my ear. We're out of time, but you can find out everything you want to know about the Grammys, of course, at cbsnews.com, or maybe even check out AOL's Music Editor, Beville Darden. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Okay.